Join the legendary Force MDs in the morning, along with Dr. Pebbly Pooh, the first female hip-hop soloist, in the mornings on the Force MDs Morning Show, featuring Dr. Pebbly Pooh, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook or on Uni TV and radio on the Force MDs page.
Okay, let's get to our guest right now. He's backstage, and we're about to bring him on. This is our guy Pick from Surface. I'm talking about the legendary Surface, y'all.
Legendary.
Hey, Pick, your pitch is he's sideways on the pitch. You got to turn the camera around, Pick, a little bit. Turn your camera around because your pitch is sideways. All right, there you go. There you go, Pick. There you go. There you go. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Could you hear us, Pick? Can you hear us?
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yeah. I can hear you.
There you go. Pick. We can hear you, Pick. Listen, y'all. We can't say how excited and happy we are. And he was playing the flute back there. Just here, no. Give me a taste of that flute, Pick. Give me a taste of that flute.
Let me. I'm trying to figure out how to make this stand because my stand works on sideways.
So, okay.
Hey, Khalil, did you send John Fever the link to?
Yeah, actually, he should be on pretty soon. Pretty soon.
I sent him a link as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let me see if I can
all
do it
y'all
like
are
this.
just coming on while Brother Pick is putting that together.
I'm trying to put this together.
This is the legendary group Surface right here. Pick from Surface right there. All right, we're going to be talking about the experience and all the great music they brought to the game. There you go.
How's
Pick.
that? How's that?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, Pick, let me say something. Oh, get it, Pick.
Come on, say something.
Oh.
Pick, what up, man?
What's good,
man? This is that guy, Pick, man. Hey, Pick, man, we are so excited to have you here, brother, man. We have
nice to be
numerous
here.
shows and traveled, around
no question.
With you, man. And you guys, man, are such a phenomenal act, man. You can brought classic and timeless music to the game. I'm talking about as soon as the record come on, I don't care if you in the toilet shit and you're gonna say you're gonna tell the shit to hold up, shit. I gotta get my little couple of two steps in on this shit.
This is my song. This is my song.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know what's fly, man? That Surface, that flute, man, like that legendary flute sound they brought into a lot of their songs, man. It just made it put that little jazz. That hip hop feel, they just got that good feel, that feel good music. That's the words I gotta say. Y'all made a lot of really good feel good music, man, and that's why y'all still around today, man. Y'all songs are timeless, man, and it's a pleasure just to we're a pleasure just to know y'all, man, and Khalil, and they still making new music to this day, man. Still got new songs coming out, doing their thing, man. They ain't stopped, man, because Surface got that sound, man, that and it transcends, man. It transcends, man. And we just happy, to share y'all story with all our listeners today, to let them know, how what y'all brought to the table, man.
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that we both had somebody that we're missing right now. Jesse on your side, of course.
Yes.
And David Townsend on my side. David Townsend. Yes. He's one of the brothers that passed back in 2005.
Yeah,
he was one of the definite, he was just an inspiration the whole way. He's just such a beautiful cat.
He played the bass, right? He played the
No, actually, he was a guitar player, but he's a multi instrumentalist. He played the keyboard as well.
Oh, okay.
But when you see him on stage, he'd either be singing background and playing the guitar. That's what he mostly did.
Right, man. May he rest in peace, man. May he rest in peace, man.
And Jesse, one of your members as well, Jesse.
Yeah, we lost 4 members, man. So
you know what? I didn't go back that far. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Jesse's that recent member we lost.
Right,
I got you. Jesse recent member we lost, but man. So we carry that. Oh, excuse me, Pick. I gotta give a shout out to Flash, Staten Island's own DJ Flash, who's just joining in the chat. What up, Flash? Now, Flash is a DJ. Now look, hey, Pick, Flash is a DJ. Now that Flash, you can chime in and tell you how important only you can make me happy. Them joints when you throw them on at the parties, how people react when them joints come on, man. That song. I gotta say, man, when I first heard, now if you didn't know, Pick, people used to get us confused with y'all, man.
I know.
Some of y'all
I know.
Are you right? See, right? Am I right?
No question about it. No question.
Yeah, they used to we saw they must. I like y'all song, make you happy. No, that's Surface. That's Surface song. Oh, I thought that was y'all, man. I got that a whole lot, man.
Hey, Pick, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I got that, I used to say, yo, thanks a lot, yo. We in the studio now. We making new music, and one person said, how's Pick doing? I said, Pick just laying back right now. He taught me how to play the flute, so he may not be at all the shows. He may not be at all the shows, but I'll be there holding him down with the flute. You know what I mean? Just let you know, Pick. In case you hear that, you heard it first from me.
Now, Pick, to start it all off, man, where you guys originally all from?
Well, actually, Dave Townsend originally from Los Angeles, but he moved into New Jersey and went to school. I think was it Fairleigh Dickinson? I'm not sure if it was that because it was so long ago, man. We talking a long time. So I met Dave Townsend in New Jersey, and I'm from New Jersey as well, East Orange, born in Newark, raised in East Orange. And then Bernard, that's me. And then Bernard, he's been from Stamford, Connecticut. So
Connecticut, yes,
And also Dave Townsend, how he got connected to Bernard was that Bernard's aunt, is it Bernard's aunt? Her aunt happens to be David Townsend's, was it his father? Man, you got me going back thinking about. I know he's connected to Bernard's aunt. Yeah, not Robert. David Townsend is one of the members of Surface that passed away.
Yeah.
So So he was connected to Bernard, and he kept telling me that there's this cat named Bernard. We was doing a lot of different tracks and stuff at the time, and he said, "I know this cat named Bernard, man. He's connected to my aunt. I mean." And next thing you know, he came on down. We started writing songs together, and that was really the. We was me and David Townsend. We did Surface earlier, and it was just myself and a young lady named Karen Copeland. That was actually the beginning. And we had maybe two small minor hits. One was Falling in Love, and the other was When Your Ex Wants You Back. And my phone is talking to me behind the scenes, man. I should have turned them off. I'm scared to touch it now. It might fall. But anyway, I'm scared to touch it, right? So he brought Bernard down after me and Karen had kind of broke up. We wasn't doing any more records. And so he kind of sat down and started writing some songs for the next girl for Surface. So we thought. We started writing and writing and writing. One of the songs was actually Only You Can Make Me Happy. It was one of the first songs we wrote together, Wow. And so we wrote a bunch of songs together, but we thought we were getting ready to be another artist at Surface, right? But it didn't work out like that. We ended up being writers for EMI Screen Gems Publishing, and we started writing songs for different people like New Edition, Sister Sledge at the time, Gwen Guthrie. Who was we doing back then? So many different people, and out of nowhere, they took our music over to Columbia Records. And they said, wait a minute, you just can't sound like a group. Next thing you know, Eric Nori said, I want to have a meeting with you guys. So we came into the meeting, and they ended up signing us as Surface. So there it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Because
the backdrop behind it, I was in that meeting. I was the fly on the wall.
That's right. I thought you was the cat that was
picking y'all, giving you the history lessons. Like I was the fly on the wall. I'm the one pretty much told. I said, yo, sign these brothers, man. They ain't just writers, and they can sing. They do the whole bung.
You know what's weird? That's what Leonard Richardson was actually telling Eric Nori. And at the time, Larkett Arnold, look at my man, and Larkett Arnold, who was the president of the company at the time. So between those two, they said, man, these cats are nice. I like what they're doing. And their sound is different. So, hey,
Yeah, because the song...
Okay, Steve, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Just let you know, Pebbly's song that they write for New Edition. That was one of my favorite New Edition songs called
Let's Be Friends.
Right? Yeah, Let's Be Friends.
Up.
Let's be friends. Should we do
there you
Let's
go.
be friends. Don't wanna let you down.
There you go.
Yeah. That's right there.
Hey, yo, listen, man, you guys wrote some classics, and
yes,
like I said, the songs is like timeless, man, and it's like right now, just having you on the platform right here, so our audience that's been riding with us can hear your voice and hear the creator. I mean, keep my audience also know that I was a part of it, but they I don't get mentioned a lot.
Wait. I got you.
They know I'm a part of it. I don't get mentioned, but it's okay. But they still got nothing but love for you. So look, watch this. Look, so you guys come out with Surface, man, and the song just takes over. Who did y'all go? Who's the first? What was the first tour y'all went on, and who was on there?
Oh man, I ain't so young no more, son. Come on, we're talking 40 years ago. Well, actually, our first tour was in. Let me go back. It was 80.
UK, right?
87 was it? I'm gonna give it 87. And at the time, it might have been Atlantic Star. They had a big hit called Always at the time.
Secret Lovers,
And Jeffrey Osborne. I think it was something around there. But what happened was so many young kids was digging on our songs. We ended up doing songs with like Kool Moe Dee. I mean, doing tours with Kool Moe Dee, Slick Rick. Yeah, to name a few. They started putting us with some rappers, right? And because same with y'all. Y'all hit that same market, right?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So there was like a collabo of R&B and hip hop at the time. The weird thing is we never got tied into any smooth jazz artists at the time. It was just like mainly R&B and hip hop. So there was so many lineups at the time, but it was just an enjoyable ride.
Hey, Pick, and I gotta say this, Pick. It's y'all, all our listeners, all our people on the chat room. I gotta let you know that Surface, I gotta just compare it, just as we made Tender Love. Surface song, Shower Me With Your Love. See, the love's in the back of the word. There's the titles. Shower Me With Your Love. It's one of the biggest wedding songs. That's one of the biggest wedding songs to this day.
Until Luther Vandross knocked us out. Luther took over. I'm sorry.
Yes.
What was his song? What was his big song? The wedding song. No.
Here and Now. He got.
Was it Here and Now? No. He actually did the He actually did the video with the wedding in it. He actually did that.
I think Here and Now. Here and Now.
You might be right. Yeah.
That's it. See, promise to love faithfully. You're all I need. Those are lyrics. Yeah.
I think Here and Now. Yeah. Yeah, he took over that wedding spot for a minute. We had to sit back for a little. Hey, that was Luther, you know what I'm saying?
Pick, I wish so much that because we came out a little before you guys.
Yeah.
I really wish, when I heard, Make You Happy and all songs, I said, yo, we need those guys to write a song for us. I wish that would have happened.
Yeah.
We were getting asked by a few people, but it just never happened like that. Yeah.
Hey, Steve. Well, look. I'm glad you brought that up. So, I'm gonna go back in my phone and see if I got, some notes because back then we had the big mobile phones. But I was able to transcribe some of the conversation that took place with me and Pick and everybody with that. Hey, Pick, this is Khalil, man. You guys are doing your thing. We're so excited, man, that the music you guys are bringing is definitely changing the whole paradigm of the whole, music industry. It's pure, it's timeless and classic. By the way, is it possible we could set, get together, you guys, and do a collaboration and write and put something together? Now I'm speaking with Pick said. Fuck off.
Here we go.
I said, excuse me, fuck off.
Oh, no.
Yo, Pick, this Is this a joke, Vic? Fuck off.
No.
So look, Vic, since we talked about it,
damn.
Vic, since we talked about it now, because I don't know, look, because it's a lot of scamming going on, Vic. So I don't think that was you. But now, since we talking about it, man.
Since we talking about it.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm teasing. I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you when we had to Shower Me With Your Love, Bernard had brought that song to us, right? Mm-hmm. And he had brought, I remember we was out in LA, a friend of my house, Sharon's house, right? And he brought that song and he said, I just wrote a song for this group called Tony Orlando and Dawn. I listened to that song. I'm like, what? I said, I ain't never heard nothing like that. I said, you can't get that to them. You got to get that to us. You're talking about getting songs. When Bernard wrote that song right there, man, it changed the complexion of Surface. It changed the Surface.
Huge.
Man, that thing came in, and sure enough, Tony Orlando and Dawn did not do that song. So I said, and even Dave Townsend said the same thing to Bernard. Bernard played it for Dave. He said the exact same thing. You cannot give that song away, too. We need that for us.
Hey,
there you go. Bernard Jackson.
All that, boy.
Pick, was that your first? Was that? Go on, Pat. You go.
I'm sorry. Listen, I always hear "Only You Can Make Me Happy." I hear that all the time.
I hope so.
Yes. So my thing is like every time they play it, do you get paid?
Well, it's not like every time that you get a penny or a dollar. No, but yeah, you do get paid. It's called streaming revenue. Yes.
Right.
And yes, even to this day, we're still getting paid for some of our songs that not only are played on the radio or TV or movies or whatever the case may be, but many people have sampled our music. Some of the stuff that you've probably even heard yourself. We've had R. Kelly do Happy. We've had 69 Boys. We've had Carl Thomas.
Wow.
Coogee
Rap and Nas. Right, and we also had Pharrell actually when he did the big award-winning Happy song, he actually used the flute on a remix. We last year we had oh man, what's his name? Boozy and the comedian. Gosh, hey, what's the comedian's name? Princeton? No, the one that did my song. Oh gosh, my sons ain't helping out. Of course I know him, but I can't. His name's not. I'm just waking up. But anyway, they did it, and then the year before that, we had Wildin' Out. What's my man's name?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon and Fat Joe did it. So that's that was a pretty big hit too. So
I'm loving Bernard. Let me tell you why.
Oh yeah.
Bernard is a genius when it comes to writing songs. He is a genius.
Yes, he is.
But he also has a birthday coming up, and it's on the same day as mine.
So that's why you love him so much. Your
different month. Different month though. My
7/11.
Yes, and I'm June 11th.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I don't do birthdays. I don't do birthdays, but y'all can hang out on your own. Y'all can have some fun.
You know what? Hey, Pick. Did you notice when Pebbly asked you the question she asked you about are you guys still getting paid from the song? Hey, Steve, you got to do something about your thing.
Yo, it's just that's Kevin Crump beeping in. I'm trying to just
you got to put a block.
Time for the flight. I just beeping in. That's why
you got to hit him back to the show. So Pooh, you notice when Pebbly Pooh asked you about the song. Did you notice when she was singing in the key that she was in?
I think it was in the same key.
Yeah. Excuse me, Pick on that. That's somebody peeping me for the flight.
Yeah. So was it in the key?
It was in the same key.
Don't be trying to diss me, Khalil.
No. I'm not trying to diss you. What happened, Pick, on my computer when something goes in the wrong key, the computer shakes a little bit. The screen shakes. They shook a little bit. They shook a little bit, but it didn't do like a hard shake. So I was like, she maybe was almost there. But you said she was on point. It's cool. It's cool. She was on point. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Pick.
Yes,
Shower Me Your Love. Was that your first crossover hit?
Actually, no. Happy actually crossed over. It went to 15 on 15 pop. And then right before that, we had a song, which is my favorite, Closer Than Friends.
And Friends!
We didn't even do a video on that thing. And that went crossover too, somewhere in the 20s of the pop charts. But it wasn't like a pop blaster like Shower Me With Your Love. We was almost on our way to number one with Shower Me With Your Love. I think Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey at that time was hugging that chart spot. So we couldn't get past number 5. So we went to number 5 on the pop chart, but we did go to number 1 on adult contemporary and number 1 on R&B. And that was a gold single as well. Yeah.
Yes, great. Now, I got one more question. Sorry, y'all. I love Surface so much, man.
Yeah,
all right. Y'all produced Jermaine Jackson, Don't Take It Personal, which I think is one of his best songs that he made as a solo artist. One of his best songs that he made.
Wow, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I really was dead serious. Not because you hit on here, man. I'm dead serious. Y'all put the perfect song for him. With his voice, everything was just perfect on that song. He's nice and relaxed on that song, and he sounded so good, man. You remember that song, Pebbly? Don't Take It Personal.
Yes.
Yeah. You know a song is good, and you forget somebody got bumps on their face, and they sing it.
You know, it was so funny. It was so funny because that song went all the way around the world. I'm gonna tell y'all. And I had to make some decisions on that particular song. First place I took that song was to Sylvia Rhone for the group called True. We all know True.
What?
Yeah. No. But she didn't think it was a good song for True.
Wow.
So then I went over to Arista, and I took it over to Arista, and then this is the first time I actually met Clive Davis through the same person that signed us to Columbia was Eric Norrie. He ended up working over at Arista Records, right? And he took the song and gave it to Clive Davis, and here comes Clive Davis walking through the door, talking about, I want to do this song on this group called Milli Vanilli. I'm like, Milli Vanilli?
What? Oh, no.
So check it out, though. I said, okay. Nobody knew Milli Vanilli yet, so y'all laughing now, but nobody knew them, right? It was just like a new group. Nobody knew what was happening, and neither did I. So I had the group, and I called the guys up in England. No, it was in Germany. I'm sorry, Frankfurt, Germany. And the guy was acting kind of funny with me, and I couldn't understand it because, of course, I like to produce my own vocals on the songs that I have something to do with. So he would not let me come out to Germany to produce this group called Milli Vanilli. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll do the vocals, and I'll send it back to you. You can mix it over in the States. I said, no, I don't know about that. So I ended up going back up to the office. I was just hanging out with Eric Norrie, and I'd already decided I didn't want to do it with them, right? Here comes Clive Davis, the biggest cat in the music business. So he comes to the door. And at the time, we were on the cover of what was, I think it was Cashbox magazine, right? Here's my face on the cover. You know, I guess my chest was all swollen up like at the time. But here he comes and says, man, congratulations on your success, right? He said, but I got to tell you something about what you just did. You just turned down this group called Milli Vanilli, right? I said, yeah. I said, I don't want to do it on them. He said, let me tell you something. The guys are assholes. I'll tell you straight up. But this is not a regular decision you're making. This is a financial decision.
Woo!
And I was like, what is that all about? He said, I'm going to tell you, this song, this group here is going to be number 1 all over the world. Are you sure you don't want to do one of these guys? I said, yeah, I'm sure. I just clicked them off, right? He leaves the office. As he leaves, maybe about 15 minutes later, he calls up Eric Norrie on the phone. He's right in the other office now. So he calls up Eric Norrie, and Eric Norrie looks over at me and says, Clive wants to know if you want to do that song on Jermaine Jackson. I'm like, hell yeah. I grew up with the Jacksons, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, heck yeah, right? So then out of nowhere, he comes through the door with who? Jermaine Jackson. He happened to be in the office. And I'm looking at like a dream. You know what I mean? I mean, I grew up on this dude, right? He was clean as the board of hell. he had this brown pony jacket on, and you know, he had that big Jermaine smile, you know, that he kills all the girls with. You know, I did notice one thing about Jermaine. He stuttered. He goes, I'm glad to meet you.
What?
And I was like, whoa.
Oh, say that again. Say that part again. Say that part again.
He
didn't hear it because I was trying to stutter like him. He was like, congratulations, man. That's a nice song. So did you write that song? I said, yeah, I just wrote it with a friend of mine. Yeah. He said, man, that's great. And I'm like, oh, shit. Jermaine stutters.
Wow.
He don't stutter when he in the studio, though.
Uh-oh.
I've not even heard him stutter since then, actually. So I don't know what was going on that time, but it was freaking me out.
Wow.
But boy, when he got to that microphone, man, he just sang that thing like beauty. You know what I mean? Wow. I said, that's the dude I grew up with right there. The Jackson 5.
Great choice. Great choice.
Just to let you know, you know, on Jermaine Jackson's behalf, I'm going to read the quote that you sent a while ago. See if I can read it. It says, "Dear Pitt, I am so glad we did this record together, and we had much success. It's one of my personal records that I keep dear and close to my heart. And I know on a couple of interviews, you mentioned about when you met me, I stuttered a little bit. Just to let you know, you're right. The stuttering comes from the after effects of the ass whoopings from Joe Jackson. And I overcame these things now, and I'm glad that you know, and you can vouch for me that when I'm in the studio, those effects I do not feel. I'm really into my music. Wow. What do you think about that, Pick?
That's pretty cool, Jermaine.
Hey, Pick. When you heard him singing it in the studio, do you know that? Yeah, this is gonna go. This is gonna be big. As soon as you heard him doing it.
Did I know it? I was too thrilled about being around Jermaine, tell you the truth. I don't know what I was feeling. You know, it's like sometimes when you work with certain people, it gets beyond you because you'll never think that you was actually going to be in that situation. Wow. And that's kind of the way I was with Jermaine, you know, and you know, we did have one small connection because we actually did our first album in Tito Jackson's studio. So that's what we recorded our CD. First, it wasn't a CD. I'm sorry. It was an album. We wasn't on CD yet. And we did it right there at Tito's house. So that was like a great thing right there by itself.
Yeah. That's a divine connection right there. That's just wow.
Hey, Pick, how was it for you guys overseas?
You know, we did some overseas, but when we were popping, the records was doing all the noise, not us. We didn't really do any tours overseas. Don't ask me. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Europe. We just didn't do Europe. We did Japan. It was nuts.
Yeah, Japan.
People that can't even speak English.
That's right.
And they're singing every single word on your songs. Every one. And then we also did like islands like Bermuda and things like that. But we really didn't do a lot at that time. I went more to France and England after. But even after, years after, it's weird to hear these guys still loving these old songs. You know, that's the weirdest thing about it because, you know, pretty much the United States have forgot about the songs. But, you know, the radio still plays them, yeah, but not like overseas, nothing like that. We actually went gold in South Africa on Surface with myself and Karen Copeland. Before we was with Bernard, we had a gold record in South Africa there.
Ain't that crazy? Overseas treat you better than the United States. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but that's the way it went. And I'm glad it went certain kind of ways because it kept us kind of a little bit relevant at the time. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let me ask you something, Pick. Like, you know, being in the business as long as you've been in the business and, you know, moving around, doing what you're doing. What's your take on how music in the industry is moving now? What's your take on it?
It's so different. it's a loaded question, first of all. Because it's loaded up because you're going to lend me to say what I feel about the music that's out here, and I don't feel
I'm actually setting you up. You right?
Yeah. So it's definitely
got a few bullets. I do that every night. I'm accused of doing it. I set people up.
Yeah, it's got a few bullets in the gun. But the music itself, for the as far as what's on the radio and all that kind of stuff, I don't really understand it, and that's probably why. Oh, and that's probably why I'm not writing for a lot of the people that are out here right now, because I just don't know.
He froze.
They froze up. Yeah. There you go. You there, Pick?
He got to unmute.
Yeah. Yeah, just unmute yourself, Pick.
If he can hear.
Let's see if I can unmute him. Yeah, Pick, unmute yourself. You got yourself muted. You got your audio muted. Yeah, let me fix the camera first.
Yeah.
So once again, y'all, we got Pick from Surface.
Yeah.
Phenomenal group.
Boy, he got some great stories too, man. Great stories, man.
Stories, songs. Woo-hoo!
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Surface is an amazing group. What other groups did you collaborate with? This interview is good. Okay. We're going to ask that question for you, Marilyn. All right. We wait he's getting his phone situated, and then we're going to still got Telly Rally as your sound guy. Oh, boy. Hey, Prince Paul. I'm not going to say.
There we go. You can hear him now. He's unmuted now. Yeah.
Everybody can hear me, but I can't hear you guys. So.
Oh, we can hear you.
He can't hear us.
Right.
All right. So mute. If you Pick.
The mic is muted.
No, we hear you. We hear you, Pick. Do you hear us?
We hear you. That means he has to go out and come back in.
Okay.
Unmute.
Can you hear us?
Pick, can you hear us? All right, that's cool.
That's good. Yeah.
Hey, yo, we love you too, Paul, but we hate you still. All right? So, ain't nothing wrong with hating people, man. But yeah, so look, y'all tuning in. We got Pick from Surface, and this is a real good interview, man. Oh, John just came in. John, okay. John from Surface just came in.
All right, there you go. Yeah,
hey, what's up, family? It's like trying to get into Fort Knox, man.
Oh, we got
Pick. We got John in here.
I hear him.
Hey, John, you there?
Yes. What's up, family?
Oh man,
what's
good
up,
to hear.
My brother?
Hey, what's going on, John?
We gotta do something about Steve's camera, man.
It's Kevin Crump, man. But
you gotta tell him don't call you, man.
I told him. I keep telling him. He texting me. I'm on.
Yeah. Tell him to fall back. Hey, John. Let me just say something, bro. We only keeping it real with you. We was talking to Pick, man, and Pick was talking about you. We had to stop him. So, don't talk about John when he's in here. Pick, if anything, we don't tolerate none of that on our show, man.
Kicking my back in, huh?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what he said, man. He said, yo, Pick it. He said, John is one hell of a singer. He said, John is one hell of a buddy.
That's all right.
He didn't shit on you, John. He didn't shit on you. He didn't shit on you now. He said,
we joking with you. We joking with you, John. We joking with you.
You know what I mean?
None but love here. None but love.
Hey, John, man, yo, brother, it is always good to see you, man.
Yes, my brother.
Always a pleasure, man, to be with my brothers.
That's right, man.
And before you just came on, we was talking to Pick, and Pick was I asked Pick a loaded question, and he got a little nervous. And he dropped the phone and shit. I can't hear it now. I'm gonna come in and come back. I'm gonna come back in, but he's back in, so you gotta ask the question now, Pick. What that?
Okay, I'm gonna hand that over to Fee, because Fee's more in touch with the Cardi B's and all that. I ain't in it, but let him.
What's the loaded question?
Okay, John, it's a normal. I said, yo, pretty much, I said, Pick. I said, being in the game as long as been in the game and the music scene now. I said, what's your take on it and how you feel, it is right now.
I can't do all this shit. This guy, man.
Like from where it was to where it is right now. Where's it at, John? Help us on this one, John. We need to know. Pebble,
Yes.
Well, it's kind of oversaturated because with the computers and everything, anybody feels like they can do it, But what we grew up doing, and the work we was able to put in, singing and working hard at it all those years. People feel like, oh man, I could do this, because I got a MacBook at the house and I can craft a couple little beats and whatever. So it's a different kind of game. What I like to see is though they are getting money. They are definitely getting money, and I like to see that.
That's great. That's great.
For real.
A pick. I want to just our guy. He comes in on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he didn't want to come on the show with us today because he's addicted to pancakes. So,
oh my gosh, carbohydrates.
He gets the pancake craving. He don't want to come on the show because he eat and he get full. And he can't really function when he's full. But he said, John. He said, I sampled "Closer Than Friends" for Shaheem's song "This Is Real" in 1996. So this is guy used to work at Virgin Records and Sony Records and stuff like that, and he said that they sampled that song, man. So just letting you know that your songs were getting around like Tupac before he got shot. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. But hey, John, the question right now is, because you just came in, how did you connect with Surface and how did y'all all come together like that?
I was my career had stalled out.
Where you from too? And where you from?
I grew up. I live in West Orange, New Jersey right now. I grew up in Newark, New Jersey.
Brick City,
Brick City in the house. In the house.
That's right.
Where y'all at? Yeah. So I grew up in Brick City, man, singing. Coming up, I was in a group called Project 6 when I was a young lad, and we was singing all around Newark area. Matter of fact, we opened up for a mighty group called the Force MDs with Bobby Brown. I was like 16, 17 years old. We had the pleasure of opening up for the mighty Force MDs way back when.
Wow.
So it was crazy. It was crazy. But again, my career stalled out. So I was doing some open mics in New York, and I was doing the Kiss FM open mic contest that they used to have.
Right, I remember that.
So I was up there singing some Babyface Whip Appeal, and David had in the audience that night, and he sent his man Kevin over to me and was like, "Yo, if you can sing that Babyface, you can definitely sing some Surface. I'm looking for a singer," and that's how we connected.
Wow.
Great. Now, Khalil, if you didn't know, John is dope with the Michael Jackson too. Him and Jesse used to be. So he used to see Jesse all the time. Him doing Michael Jackson. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jesse
Oh
used to come over to Jersey. We used to do a Michael Jackson tribute in the park, and Jesse used to come over and jump on stage with us, man, and we used to have a great time, man. A great time.
Yes, indeed.
Rest in peace,
man.
Jesse, man. We miss you, brother.
Yes, we do. Yes, man. That's
brother,
Uncle Jesse, man.
You are definitely a great addition to Surface. Y'all sound amazing, man.
Amazing.
Appreciate that.
Amazing.
Yes, man. And Pick, you got a good damn ear, boy, to find this man right here. You can't tell the difference.
I don't know if I had much to do with it. I don't think I had too much. I don't think I had a whole lot to do with it. God put me in the right spot in the right time.
That's it.
And then Khalil said, "You better get over there right now."
Thank you. John, Pick, John don't know about at the event when you were sitting there. I was in the corner. I was talking to Pick. And I went to Pick. I said, "Yo, this. You could holler at my man John. This dude's phenomenal." And he's like, "For real?" I said, "For real." I said, word, words.
He was killing it.
You know what I mean?
He was killing it. He was definitely killing it.
So he was gonna pass me by if you didn't say nothing.
Hey, listen. This the thing about these platforms. You get all the truth out at one time. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I gotta say, man, again, all jokes aside, man, brother John is a beautiful person, man. We did a lot of shows, you guys, and you know the energy, the vibes, beautiful vibe, man. You guys, man, we love you guys a lot, man. We just, you know, it's just good every time we perform with you guys, man. You guys got that real, you know, authentic energy because you know we perform with a lot of people and we did a lot of things. You know, the music industry, a lot of people sometimes we call them backstage friends. You know what I mean? You see them, yo, what's up? And that's it. You know what I mean? It's not no real connection, you know what I mean?
sir.
But you guys we connect to, man, and it's like I said, the music and stuff like that. And like I said, in the classic songs that you know you guys brought to the table, just being able to keep a unit together, to keep it, you know, still out there so people can see it live. You know what I mean? Because you know, it's a situation where it's like you got to be able to you know, keep the music live. You know, like you know, in front of people's faces. You know what I mean? You guys keep the music in front of their faces, man. You know, and we appreciate that. And, you know, did you notice Pebbley didn't ask a lot of questions today, Pitt?
I wish Stevie had. He ain't said nothing.
Yeah. Steve, you know, Steve is on the phone with Obama. You know what I mean? He's on the phone with Obama.
Well,
like, you know,
I can't hang in that conversation.
Flights. Tell that person to call you back after the show. God damn. I'm like, you know, right. I'm like, God damn, respect my time. You know what I mean?
My God. What are y'all doing now?
Well, we got a show coming up. Well, we're doing shows for sure. They kind of slowed up since the COVID, of course.
Yeah. Oh my
but
God.
But we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. We'll be in Aurora, Illinois on the 30th this month. We've got some tentatives happening throughout May and June.
But nothing in New York?
July. Not right at this time. Not yet. But you know, we need
to put a show together in the Poconos. We need to put a show
We've
together.
Been talking about that anyway. Me and Fee, we've been talking about that. You know what I mean? So
man. Yeah.
We need to collaborate with that.
Yeah, man. Because we both, because us and you know, Surface and ourselves, we got the similar sounds. Like music got that same good. The slow song got a good feel good sound to it. So we definitely we always a good matchup, man, together, man. You know that's why you know it'll definitely be good. We're definitely gonna talk about that because that got to come into fruition.
You know what?
Man.
Matter of fact, you know what? Yeah, this is good because I already we'll talk after the show.
I gotta ask you a question, guys. Have y'all ever been on a Tom Joyner cruise before?
Yeah.
Never. Y'all have, but not us.
No, man.
Not
us.
I've
never been there. I'm trying to.
They
I can't
never
believe,
put us on.
We gotta talk to Gary.
I don't know why.
We definitely got to talk to Gary about y'all getting on there. Y'all will kill it on there, man. Y'all will kill it on there.
He has never put us
John on there by himself.
He went underground.
He was playing the flute and he had the silver Michael Jackson glove.
Damn.
This nigga trying to kill 2 shows at one time.
Hey, look, just cut the middleman out. Cut the middleman right out.
Hey, yo. I do want to say, you know, that's definitely a good idea. Did y'all ever perform on Rikers Island?
No. Nope.
You know, the inmates would love to see y'all, bro.
That'd be fly. I've been there plenty of times, though.
No. Hey, Steve, tell them we performed on Rikers Island. It was all love, right?
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah, with the girls and the guys.
Yeah, we performed for
the girls section and the guys section. Yeah.
Little Wayne was on there. We was trying to get Little Wayne to come.
Yeah, to come out to see the show, but
you know, they had no extra security on him.
He's on lockdown. He's on lockdown.
Yeah, on lockdown. We was trying to get, but yo, man, the females in there, yo, they a little more aggressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
John, you understand what I'm
saying? Yeah, I'm bad.
Only you. The only thing, y'all, it might not just be y'all hugs and kisses. You might have a little couple cuts on your neck, little razor cuts.
Cuts and scratches.
Oh my God!
Bumps and bruises, baby.
Hey, Pick. Now,
it's a Steve.
Like John being a blessing to the group now.
Definitely.
Bernard, what's going on with his career? Is he solo doing? What is he doing now, Bernard?
I don't really speak about Bernard's personal business. That's really on him, what he wants to reveal. So, we're still very good friends, and we still have businesses and stuff together. But I'm just going to kind of leave it there.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So look,
Yeah, man. But but John.
Yes, sir.
What in the hell?
What happened?
What's going on? Something that looked like everything was gone for a minute there.
Yeah. You talking about the phone? What you doing? Something just happened, right?
Yeah, something happened.
That's
It's
what
a rain. It's a bad rainstorm in Atlanta. Stevie's in Atlanta.
Man. It be dark.
Hey, Stevie, I'm in Atlanta. Stevie, I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah, what part are you? What part are you?
I'm in Smyrna. I'm in Smyrna.
Yeah, I'm in Douglasville.
My boy is in Douglasville.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Are you
man.
living here now?
Yeah, I've been out here for like a year and a half now.
So
not a half. Just So you knew just like me out here.
Yeah. You got to come over to the studio and take us over here.
I always tell everybody I live right up the block from Tyler Perry. He lives right up the block from me, man.
Yeah,
man.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
Hey, Pick.
Yes, sir.
I gotta bring this up, man. Because talking to Bow-Legged Lou, and we always champion Bow-Legged Lou. What he's doing.
That's my main dude.
Yeah, what he's going through with his vision, and we know some other people that is going through different things with their vision and stuff like that, and people hearing from you is pretty much an inspiration or inspiring, because for you, we know you're going through something with your vision, and it hasn't stopped you at any point. You still putting it in, moving around.
Fever talk about me all the time.
Yep.
Fever smack me around all the time.
Yeah. Look. I go in the dressing room. He got like 20 girls in the dressing room. I'm like, oh, your wife ain't there, is she?
Oh, she certainly is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just revealing he had 20 girls in the dressing room. I'm joking.
There you go.
I'm just joking. It's jokes. It's jokes on top of jokes.
Jokes.
But no, but
listen. Raquel is saying John is still that black didn't crack. He fine. God is good.
That's nice.
John,
what's happening, Raquel?
John head about to get bigger than the video.
Hey, listen, y'all should have seen me a couple of minutes ago before I went and got cleaned up. You wouldn't have said the same thing a couple of minutes ago. I had to go get cleaned up a little something.
We did that for
You
Raquel.
clean up good.
Raquel, we did that for you just right now. He's still young, Raquel. Going once, going twice. $40. $200.
Man on the block.
$500. You win job.
$40.
$500,000.
$500,000.
No, but hold on. Before I forget, look.
I know you're talking about Bow-Legged Lou.
Hey, Pick, tell us with the site and stuff. What's going on? Like, what do you
I was born with eye disease, and it was progressive, and it was also just degenerative, which means it gets worse as I get older. So I have been I've been long past the actual blind spot. So no, at this point I cannot see anything. But it's not like black blind. It's not that kind of blind. But I cannot see anything. So I have to use a cane to get around. And my boy Fever always kind of hooks me up. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm calling him Fever, but y'all are calling him John. So I just want to make sure everybody knows who I'm talking about. This is my man Fever, John Fever.
Yeah, John Fever.
Yeah.
He gave Rachel a fever because Rachel hit me like, could you get his number? I got on red lingerie and I got on high heels.
You taking it out.
I'm sorry.
Give a fever.
She was like, I got $40 for him. I got $45 for him.
Damn.
45 big ones?
Yes, indeed. He made my day. Oh, I'm not going to. She's in the private chat saying something right now. Khalil, please get his number. Please tell him, I'm single. And I'm not single, but I'm still ready to mingle. I'm like, but anyway, no, Pitt. No, Pitt, go ahead. Don't finish saying what you were saying. Go ahead.
But anyway.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Before we go, Stevie, I need you to chime out and talk to Kevin Crump. He said it's about your flight. He got to talk to you.
Yeah, Yeah, come on. Yeah, you got to stop calling us while we're on air, man.
Yeah, I told him. I told him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But anyway, so Bow-Legged Lou also is going through some things with his flight as well. Retinitis pigmentosa. And mine's is a little bit different. But the thing that we brought us back together was the fact that we did have this eye disease. And he's been, pretty much letting people know that, just because you have eye disease or any other kind of disease, in fact, you can still keep moving your career on. You cannot just sit around and just think that you're going to just float away. And he's noticed that about me, all these years. I've never seen a camera on me, even back in the day. I'm super nearsighted, so even when the cameras was on, I could see back then, but I couldn't see the camera. So, but it never really stopped me. I'm still doing it now. So, that's the way it is.
I want to ask a question. They advertising this liquid. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's saying that if you drop it, you use this like like teardrops in your eyes. You actually do 2 teardrops, and it actually can make you start seeing clear. Did you hear anything like that? Like that's a big thing going on right now.
A lot of those big things right now, those are things that people can still see. My vision is God. So there is things that could possibly work in the future, and that's stem cell research, and that's rebuilding the cells that are actually in there. But as much as I would love to see, if God wants me to be like this right here, then that's the way I'm rolling, because I can't stop just because my vision's God.
Right.
That's in both eyes? You have it in both eyes?
Yes, I have it in both eyes, yeah.
I would have never known.
Used to be one of my eyes was better than the other, but as it got progressively worse, pretty much everything's God. But, again, this is the way I have to roll. And I'm not the type of personality that's going to sit here and boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I'm just going to keep it moving.
That's
So
right. That's right.
If you get some inspiration off of what I'm talking about, let it lift you up and hit us up on the show when we come, and we'll hang out. We'll talk about it.
That's right.
Because that shouldn't really let you down.
Let me just say something. I just got a text from somebody. I'm going to read it. It says, "Dear Pick, it was great to see you guys. You guys are still phenomenal. I really wanted to say something to you, but Fever, aka John,
I knew it was going to get to this.
He wouldn't allow me to talk to you, and I was standing in front of you, and he kind of like pushed me away.
See ya.
Is there any way I still could reach out to you, but not through John being there?" All right, so look, so pretty much what's happening here, Pick, is one of the situations, after the show, somebody was coming to see you and wanted to say something to you, and no disrespect my man Pick Fever, aka, Slugger, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He slid across and did a James Brown and Michael Jackson. Look, he got Pick. He got the number with the gloves, and he walked off. This is what he did. My audience can know exactly, because I'm trying to y'all can visualize. He got the number. This is what he did. Look.
I can imagine what that was.
Yeah, So Pick, just give you a heads up on that. Just so you get, every now and then you get these little calls and little heads up. We're gonna keep you in the loop, man.
Everything's transparent.
Do y'all eat seafood? Do y'all like seafood?
I don't eat seafood. I do eat fish, but I only eat the fish according to what it says in Leviticus 23, which are the fish that have fins and scales. If it does not have fins and scales, I do not eat it, because they're for something else. They're for cleaning up the bottom of the ocean. They're for cleaning up other things that are in the ocean. But that's the dietary laws that I follow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so let's talk new music. What kind of new music guys got coming out?
Well, I'd love to start doing something with Fever. We've been so busy. It's been kind of tough. I did a record. I haven't done anything with it, but I did a record with David from the group Rough End. You remember Rough End?
Oh yes,
David.
Wow.
Yeah. I did a song with him. It's not doing it. It's not out or nothing like that. But I did do it. It's sitting in the side there, and I'm not sure what it's going to do. I also did an instrumental record, but as you see, we haven't done anything with Resurface in a number of years now.
It's been a minute.
So, we really have to get that back together. So we'll let you know when it does. We'll come on and play it for your audience first.
And we definitely need to do something with the Force MDs as well.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about that for a while too.
Yeah. Pick and make that happen, man. Because we don't want to come back on the Tom Johnny Cruise and Steve.
So y'all got to get on that. Y'all definitely got to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Pick. When y'all use your name, do you use Surface or Resurface as your name? Like, sometimes you get a group, your name, you got to get it, you know how that goes, So y'all using just Surface or Resurface?
Did y'all hear him?
David.
He's muted. He's muted.
David.
Yeah, he's muted.
So we perform. When we perform under the name Surface. When we record under the name Resurface.
Okay.
Right.
We record when we record together. We record under the name Resurface.
I don't know if I'm back.
There you go, David.
Yeah, you back, D.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time a call comes in, it knocks the broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when you're on your phone. Yep.
But I think Steve answered the question, right?
Yeah. We record. We perform as Surface. We record as Resurface because Surface never broke up. Correct, David?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, Steve. Oh my God. Listen.
Oh my God. Steve's in and out.
Steve trying to get his flight together.
Yeah.
He gotta get his flight together.
Yeah. Get your flight right. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Listen. Listen. I want to put y'all on this right here. You see what you got right here?
Yeah, I see that.
All right. Yeah. Look, I'm going to put y'all on this right here. Look, this is we hitting different venues. I'm not the venue owners, not the talent buyers and not the promoters. It's the venue,
Right.
the venue owners. We're hitting different venues owners and locking in a local promoter that we're going to utilize in the area. But we just sent this out to South Carolina. Somebody that's working a venue out there for us right now. This is what we're going to be doing in different markets and whatnot. Like who wants to see this before we actually go in that market and really solidify the spot and stuff like that. Once we get enough impressions and hits and stuff like that, we're going to go into that market and do a performance in it. But we could put it could be us and y'all. You know what I mean? That could be
I would love it.
Basically investing in ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need a whole bunch of people. We don't need a lot of people, man. That's what I'm saying. Don't need got Pebbly on it. It's us, you and Pebbly, and y'all. We don't need a lot of people. We just need us enough that can draw enough in the seats for us to do what we do. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I would love it.
John, do you know who I am?
That's Pebbly Pooh.
Yeah.
That's because you see the name.
Hey, he was on his time.
Yo, John is my dude.
John
boy.
is on. That's my
You
dude
talk
that's
about
on
the
his
Brick City
thing.
hustle. This is going on.
What?
Don't play with my dude. Of course you know who you is, Pebbly Pooh.
Right.
Yeah, you know who you is. Yeah.
That's Pebbly. To make you say, na. You see that little cut Master P got right here, right before his little ear? That's the Pebbly with the little razor because he took the song
Oh.
Yeah, for real. Pebbly hit him with the razor.
I know that was the original. Yeah, I remember the original John.
Yes, me.
Yeah,
that was you.
Yeah.
But you was with who was you was with? Because there was somebody on that song with you, right?
Yes, it was my brother, and it was 3 other guys: Casey, Johnny D, and Gangsta. Gangsta was the singer.
Right.
My brother is Master Don.
Okay.
Oh wow, Master Don.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's taking
man.
me all the way back. That's taking me all the way back.
Yeah, I'm one of the mothers of hip hop.
Yeah.
Who helped build that $1 billion
question about
industry.
it.
Yep.
Yes.
Indeed.
Built. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
They built it. That's right. You said it right. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Bricks
It's
and-
about that time. It's just about the 11 o'clock hour, man. We just want to thank you guys for being the guest today on our show.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure.
Y'all know we brothers, man. We brothers. We
Yes.
musical brothers, man. Just friends for life, man. And
No question about it.
Hey, yo,
How can they get in contact with you?
Oh man, they got my number.
No, not us, the people.
Oh, the people. I'm like, whoa. Well, I'm going to give you all a couple of areas in social media. I'm under David Pick Conley, DAVID PICCONLEY on Facebook, and we also have a resurface page on Facebook. And Fever. Oh, I'm also on Instagram, but I don't really go on Instagram much. But I do go on Facebook. So he's gonna get on me. He's gonna get on me. But go on. Do you, Fever?
I'm John Fever, John JOHNFEVA _surface on Instagram, and I'm John Fever on Facebook.
Okay.
Same thing on Facebook. Yeah, so we out there. We hanging around. We trying to make it happen. We're gonna get back in the studio. Matter of fact, we all gonna get back in the studio.
Hey, yo, so hey, look, John and Pick, man, I'm gonna hit you guys up, and like I said, what I was talking a little bit briefly about.
Definitely want to do it.
Yeah.
Definitely want to do it.
Yeah,
right.
I go more in detail with you on the phone. All right.
No
question.
Doubt. No doubt.
But look, man, hey fellas, it was an honor and a pleasure to have you guys. Our audience really, like you guys and love you. And Rachel is still chasing John like he's Tupac before he got killed. I'll be watching you, John.
Jahan. Look, she's so nervous.
She takes me back to the Black Flame days.
Yeah,
watching me like Black Flame days.
Who was it? Black Flame, huh?
Yep, that's